Alrighty. Hi there, everybody. It's Cassie Middles, and this is a new segment called An Interview With, where we talk with Second Lifers of all types from DJs to dancers, designers to bloggers to event organizers, and possibly even trolls. I wanted to show you what else there is in Second Life, and what better way than getting to the nitty gritty and meeting people from all over the grid. To start us off, we have our ever talented and gorgeous ossia.xevion Apple. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Ossia or Apple, whichever works.
Apple here is an amazingly talented blogger and DJ, and I figured she'd be a great start to our interview series. So, how are you today, Apple?
I'm doing really good. How are you, Cass?
I'm doing good. Have you survived since the last dating game?
I have.
To new viewers here, Apple was on the dating game show episode 2, where she was contestant number 2 with our
One.
bachelor. Oh, contestant number 1,
One.
that's right, with our bachelor Rugged. And that was the most interesting experience ever. Everybody loved him, didn't we?
Oh, it was something.
All right, so let's ask some questions to you. What brought you to Second Life?
Well, I first heard of Second Life back in 2004 when one of my friends actually had introduced me to what it was because he knew that I liked The Sims and playing it. And
Mm-hmm.
he said, like, well, this is kind of like The Sims, you'll like it. And then I just didn't really get into it much. And then in 2009, I had gotten sick and I decided, like, I need something to fill my time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was pretty lonely and sad.
Oh.
And I couldn't do the password recovery thing because they were a little bit more strict about it. So then I just signed up for this account, and since then I've been here.
Aw. I actually joined from Sims 3 as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, what do you normally like to do for fun? Both in Second Life and in
Um,
real life, if you want.
well, in Second Life, I tend to do the DJing thing because I like sharing music with people,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually love doing the blogging thing because it started out as a way to help me get people to kind of not look at mesh bodies as a threat
Mm-hmm.
when the TMP body first came out, and
For
that's why
sure.
I started doing it like really full time, enjoying it. But other than that, I really like decorating and exploring Sims and just hanging out with people in SL and doing things like your dating game. Like, it's definitely fun.
Oh, yay, I'm glad. From DJing, what type of music do you normally prefer to DJ?
Oh gosh, I do like pretty much everything. I try not to keep the same theme or the same type of music genre because a lot of DJs do that,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of get burnout a little bit, both personal burnout from playing the same stuff all the time to just people don't want to hear the same thing all the time. And while every genre that I play might not be everybody's favorite or something that they even like, it still is keeping it fresh, keeping them interested, and it's also bringing in new people that just enjoy coming out to the events that I DJ and stuff.
For sure. And from that, where did you find out about the Bay? Because that's where I've seen you DJ.
Oh goodness. Okay, so Zekling Bunny Hug, she actually is the brains behind the bay.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one who has redecorated it, done all the stuff to it, and I actually knew her before the
It's a
bay,
gorgeous sim.
and she's the one who introduced me to it.
Yeah. How long have you been DJing there?
At the bay, I don't really remember how long that I've been DJing there, but NSL I've been DJing since about 2014.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a really long time. That's 5 years now. Time flies, huh? Um, and then, so let's get to the blogging. So you blog mainly to have people not be so scared of the mesh body. So you had TMP. Do you have that still, or did you move on to Maitreya?
I started with the TMP body because at that time it was the one that was just after the Wow Me body,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually started one of the other things that I do in SL is CSR. I was actually a CSR for TMP for a while, like one of their personal shopper
Mm-hmm.
things. Like I would help people with their bodies and stuff like that, but then
Oh,
I
that's
got
cool.
told that I was doing really good looks with the mesh bodies and I should try to blog them again.
Oh,
So I
wow.
started doing that, and it was kind of, my posts then were kind of newbie, but I've kind of come a little bit away, I think.
Oh, for sure. I think your photos are awesome. I'll make sure to leave the description below all your links so everybody can come check you out as well. So, do you CSR anywhere else?
I do. I CSR for the lovely Mochi from Pink Fuel.
Aw.
I've known her and SL since basically my first week on this avatar. She's the reason that I am a redhead.
Oh, yeah?
Because, yeah, I wanted something different, and she was hanging out with some of the friends that I knew, and I had asked her, like, well, what would I go for if I want something different than what other people do? And she's like, I don't see much red hair.
Mm-hmm.
So she had passed me some of her skins, like some of her very older skins.
Oh,
And since then, I've basically just been addicted. When I came back to SL in 2013, I went to her store first for a skin, and since then, it's been awesome.
yeah. And Pink Fuel actually has that under 30-day skin, and her skins are actually very nice for that, too. I'll be doing.
And all of her free updates with everything,
Oh,
too.
yeah?
Like like her bundle packs, if you buy a bundle pack, you get every single update for free
Oh,
for the life
wow.
of the skin.
That's amazing. Uh,
Right?
I'll have to let my friend know then too because she's obsessed with Pink Fuel. So, um, what else about you? How did you get your name Apple?
Okay, so my friend Mikey,
Mm-hmm.
not the lady Mikey that I know, but a guy named Mike, when I was actually hosting at a rock club in SL before I started DJing, we were joking around about me not having a nickname, and I was like, well, I dare you to come up with something. And he's like, okay. And he took him about a week, and he's like, well, you're Apple. He goes, you're crisp, fresh, juicy, tasty, just like an apple.
I love that. That's great. Did you ever have any nicknames before that?
Nope,
No.
just the Ossia.
And what about real life? What do you like to do for fun? Are we allowed to know anything about your real life?
Of course, I'm an open book with that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
In real life, I do voiceover work for some video games.
Mm-hmm.
I do curating music for radio stations, like online radio stations, which
That's
honestly,
amazing.
it's not exciting. It
Oh,
really isn't. And I do customer service for other online-based companies as well.
that's really cool.
But that's just like all my hustle stuff for my money.
Yeah.
But I also travel and I do photography for bands and stuff.
Do you really? That's awesome. I
hmm
actually did photography before I came to Second Life. I did it for
That's
years.
what got me into it in Second Life. It really is a good baseline for learning how Second Life, like the tools and stuff, work. But it's definitely a hell of a jump, I'll tell you
Oh,
that
for
much.
sure. Yeah. What do you mainly photograph?
Bands,
Yeah.
like concerts, bands,
So you're very
music
music
festivals.
oriented in general, both real life and Second Life.
Yes, that's where
That's
my heart is.
that's awesome. Do you have any influences in your life?
Honestly, I feel like every person that's in your life is kind of an influence in your life, no matter if it's a good influence or a bad influence. And you
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like live and learn and see what they're doing and stuff like that. And you just base who you are off of everybody around you.
Right, for sure.
And yeah, sounds cheesy. Wow, sounds cheesy. Words.
No, it doesn't. It makes total sense. I don't think that's cheesy at all. We only have maybe a few minutes left. Is there anything you want to tell us about yourself?
Honestly, no.
What's your favorite food?
Yes, I like food. There's a lot of pictures of that on Flickr too. I constantly get told that I'm torturing people with them.
I have seen those and they always look so delicious.
Come on over for dinner anytime.
So do you think you'll ever come on another dating show? If I have a host another?
Honestly, I would definitely be interested in it. I would like to see how the Friends ones go, because I
Mm-hmm.
noticed that you said you were going to do those ones. So that would be fun.
Yeah, I'm going to send out note cards in a bit introducing that, inviting the girls for that. So if you ever want to join it again, just reapply and I'll have you join that again, or I'll just take you off the list and put you back on it myself. But yeah, I really do appreciate you joining me with this interview, and thank you for taking
Of
the time out of your
course.
day for it.
It
um,
was short.
yeah, it was very short. I just wanted to keep it short and simple and see how this first episode went. So maybe after this, you can tell me what I need to add. But for now, I'm going to end this, and thank you again.
Thank you, Cass. Have a nice day.
You too.